the next step of the curriculum cycle, we're going to verify our standard alignment. The first thing we're going to do in this step is interpret the current content standards. So even though it looks like a small little thing, this is a huge meaty step right here. To do that, I tried to help you out a little bit by putting a folder together of all of our different standards in the different areas. So for example, if I click on Content Standards Science, I'll scroll down. They usually have some just information about how the standards came to be to begin with, and then get into the actual standards themselves. The next step when we're verifying standard alignment is going to be to fill out the standard alignment document with current lessons that are meeting that standard. So if you click on the link for your subject area here, it will bring you to a separate document, a separate Google Sheet for that area. So for example, Science has one, English has one, Social Studies has one, all of the specials have one, and this is what they will look like with specific content area standards. How this is organized, if you remember when we were looking, so here for example is Science, we can see that we have a science area, cross-cutting concepts. That's going to be right here. This is our main science area. You can see that we have a learning element here with the standard, and that learning element has 4 different ways that we're going to meet the standard. These are written in each of those grade bands. So that's a little confusing now. Let me try to show you for you visual people. Kindergarten, first grade, and second grade all need to work with this standard right here. So on our standard alignment document, you'll see that kindergarten, first grade, and second grade all have that one standard right here. Now kindergarten might not cover it, first grade might cover it a ton in the first unit, and second grade might cover it a little bit, and that's okay. That's what this document is going to be used for, is to help us understand who's covering what are we leaving out. If we look at the standards again, we'll see that 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade all have a little bit different way of meeting that standard. And so if we look from 2nd grade, who uses this, it switches a little bit for 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, and so on and so forth. All of the different high school areas of science then have their own tab, and they'll be able to document that here. Please don't get too hung up on how you're writing or what you're writing here. We just want to somehow note to each other how we're doing that. So this is looking at cause and effect relationships. We're at physical science. So the science teacher is just going to document here the lesson name, title, activity, whatever they need to do to note that that's how they're meeting that standard learning target in this unit. So if you want to change these to your own unit names, that makes total sense. And that's what I would do, but you do not have to. I do ask that you do use this standard alignment document so that we can all collaborate on this and see what each other is doing for each of those subject areas. I realize that's a lot. If you have any questions, please contact me. I'm more than happy to help. Thank you.